Welcome to Tuber Chat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So the first channel that we're looking at today is Mama Glob. This is an extremely supportive, loyal, and dedicated supporter here in the Tuber Chat family, and has been giving us a lot of extra support on our brand new music channel, which I appreciate greatly. They have a couple of different channels, and this is the one we're looking at today. Mama Glow is usually here with us in the chat, but if you haven't already connected to them, I hope that you will. They've got 1,320 subscribers right now, and we'd love to push them a little bit farther. They don't have a lot of videos already, but they do have a lot of subscribers considering, which says to me that they're extremely supportive, and for that reason they get that support in return. Thank you everybody for coming in early. If you have the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream, so I'll appreciate those also. If anybody's willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I'm willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. For anybody brand new to Tuber Chat, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that we'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Thank you, first of all, to Jack Dawson, my dear friend, who has come in and dropped a super chat on us already before we even started, as he has done many times before. I was actually just hanging out with him not too much longer than a half an hour ago on a live stream. I usually get a chance to catch Jack Dawson at least once or twice a week, so I was happy to catch that for a second. Age is Just a Number by Barbara Jean. Good to see you back in the house. Blood Dragoon. I ran into him actually supporting another creator. I forget if it was Cabrar Gaming or who it was, another gamer. So it's great to see Blood Dragoon here in the chat with us right now and out supporting others. Ebony My Passion is in the house along with Emotion and Fanatic Guide, another extremely supportive creator. Corinne's Crafts is here. That's Corinne's Life. She's always here as a member and a moderator. Let me get you onto the wheel actually. And House of X Entertainment Inc. was pretty much first in the door, so I've got you guys on the wheel already. In the Lap of Nature, thank you for coming in. Kevin the Cat is Hilda DC in disguise. And my love, Kristin Walton, is also in the chat as a member and a moderator. Life with Camalee, it's always good to see you here. Thank you for coming back in. Michael's Adventures and Scratch and Pete PA, two of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube, are here with us. I did notice that Scratch and Pete PA has his premiere set for this Tuesday, so we'll be looking forward to showcasing that when we get his channel up on the screen. Mo6510 Models, good to see you here. Mickey Laughs, thanks for coming back in today. OP Damar, good to see you back. Thank you for coming in. Night Star Beauty, I've already got you on the wheel. And Shade Princess's Beneficial Knowledge. Thank you for coming in. Sparkle's Hope Chest is here with Wolf Spirit Productions. Thank you both. And Spotless Calm, another supportive creator who seems to always have something going on their channel, is here with us. The Anthony's Family Show, I was hanging out with them earlier as well. Thanks for coming in. And Thrill Seeks, it's always good to see you in the house. Another extremely supportive creator who's also part of our moderator squad on the music channel. Unstable TV, good to see you here, and hopefully everybody's doing okay. I hope I haven't missed anybody in the chat. Chef Andre Davey, thanks for coming in. Hopefully everybody's feeling welcome. If you've mentioned something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or try at mentioning Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. Hopefully that will help me see your message a little bit easier. Esther Angel, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And again, we're looking at Mama Glow Up. This is an extremely supportive creator. First of all, here in Tuber Chat, they've been with us for a while now, but as well with our brand new copyright-free music channel, Mama Glow Up is over there helping support, and I see them out supporting other creators constantly. So when you're talking about the idea of wanting to connect organically with genuine people who are loyal and dedicated supporters, Mama Glow Up definitely fits that description. For that reason, we featured that channel today across all of our social networks, as we always do: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnail of our video, as you did see. Lottie Explores UK, good to see you here. Patrick Hollett, thank you for the thumbs up. Cranky Frankie, good to see. Oh, yeah. That's silliness. That's one thing we always want to avoid, right? Is when people... It doesn't matter. Nobody's leaving to go running to another live stream. That's one thing, like, so as live streamers, here's a thought, right? If you're live streaming already, or somebody who is planning on possibly doing it, there's a lot of things to consider. So if somebody comes into your chat and says, hey everybody, I'm live right now, so you have to decide to yourself, do you really want to hammer them? Do you really want to ban them? Do you really want to do like all that stuff? Because you could upset them and get them coming back, giving thumbs down, and, you know, putting you on their hit list and this and that. Or you could just let it go. Now, I'm not saying one or the other is any better, you know, and I have done both. But I really don't think that anybody's leaving a live stream to go running to another one just because somebody says I'm live right now. You can't be doing anything that much more interesting to make me leave somebody I'm supporting to go running to another live stream. So you have to think about that stuff. And like I said, you can upset people when you ban them and time them out and all that other stuff. Deleting a message or deleting a message or two is not that bad. See, look at this nonsense, right? So, while I go through that whole speech, as a matter of fact, we want to make sure we don't see that anymore. So, we give it a chance. Usually people come in, they do that once. They don't usually do it more than once. But, you know, they obviously don't know where they are. So, unfortunately, they probably won't end up getting any extra support, which is totally counterproductive to what they were trying to do. But it's interesting, right? Like, you see this stuff all the time. Again, you just have to be careful, in my opinion, about how you handle this kind of stuff, how you talk about it and everything else. Because, you know, there are people who can get very easily set off on YouTube about simple things, even when they're in the wrong. One of the things I've learned is when you have somebody who's a compulsive liar, for instance, when you call them a liar, boy, do they ever lose their mind. So it's things to think about. You have to decipher between the lesser of the two evils. What's more important to do. The other thing, and this is a trick I've learned from other live streamers, an idea is when you see something in the chat that you really don't want there, if you're lucky enough to have a chat that's moving fast enough, you can just wait until it's up off the screen before banning them, if that's what you're going to do, or timing them out. That way it's not as noticeable to everybody. So it avoids the embarrassment that might come along, and this again is where people get set off. So there goes our friend with the thumbs down, of course. But that would be expected. So anyway, other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members already. We're looking for Jack Dawson, MLB The Show. Now, I always look for this channel by typing in MLB The Show while I look for Jack Dawson. And the reason why is because this name is so unbelievably popular, right? For anybody who's a Titanic movie fan, or even if you're not, you probably know the name of the lead character. So one of the things we can do to help other creators when they have a very popular name or popular words in their name is to search, find, and click on them. When this happens hundreds of times over several months, we see that they will start to rise up the search results, and YouTube will do a better job of deciding who is probably looking for them and pulling them up a little bit easier. The local family, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Pardon me. My goodness. Janetti's Corner, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Let me make sure I get you right onto the wheel, as I do with members. And let's see what else we're doing. Hopefully I haven't missed too many people. I know I got into a little bit of a long speech there. Rose Kitchen, good to see you in the house. Love, support, and respect is key, Jack Dawson says. Yes, absolutely. Now, he happens to be live right now, but that's okay. There's lots of times where creators come here into Tuber Chat. They happen to be live. I actually caught Jack Dawson on that live stream not too long ago before we started. So he's able to multitask, and that's fine. It's a different thing when, you know, you definitely don't want to be the one to go into somebody else's live stream and say, hey, everybody, I've got a premiere coming right now, or, you know, I'm going live in 5 minutes and stuff. That is extremely rude. So you don't want to be the one to do it. Again, when somebody does something like that, it's a very different thing than somebody happening to be live. For instance, Spotless Calm is a channel that's in the chat with us right now. Two Pineapples is another channel that's dear friends of ours. Even we have a third channel. All three of the channels I'm mentioning have live streams going right now, right? But again, you just have to make your own decisions about how to handle that stuff. What's up with P Channel 73? Thank you for coming back in. I don't think I welcomed you, but I think you were here earlier, so forgive me for that, and thank you for hanging out. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay. Again, if anybody is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. In the lap of nature, hopefully I welcomed you, Princess Beyond Passions. Always great to see you. Mr. Fulton Mraz always shares for us. Thank you very much. For coming in, Tall Man TV, always good to see you. And Life with... Wait... I'm talking too fast today. Life with Adrienne XO is a dear, dear friend of Tuber Chat and has been for a very long time. Previously featured, of course. The other thing you think about when you live stream, for those of you who are thinking about doing it, and especially for those of you who have live streamed before, when you're doing like this, or at least talking, even if the camera's not on, you might find yourself speaking very loudly. It gets to the point of almost screaming at times, so you gotta reel it in a little bit, and that's something I struggle with as much as everybody else does. Thrill Seeks will be swapping playlists next week, but that's cool. It's nice to know that you're filled up. Thrill Seeks is getting very close to 1,000 subscribers, so we definitely want to see that channel monetized. Lottie Explores UK, it is. But then again, like I said, you know, when you know somebody has already done wrong, now I always want to help people, right? So if somebody new to YouTube or new to the idea of these growth streams and stuff like that comes around and does something out of order, I would rather try to help them understand why they maybe shouldn't do that so that they have an easier time when they're out everywhere else. I try not to like just throw the hammer down on everybody, right? And a lot of times that can help. But when you get somebody that comes in and just says, hey, I'm live right now, I'm live right now, I'm live right now. Okay, I don't believe there's any helping that person anyway, because they really believe that what they're doing is the key to success. If you ask PewDiePie and you say, or Mr. Beast, and you say, how can I be successful on YouTube? They're not going to say, go into other people's live streams 5 minutes before you go on and say you're going live. That's not the way to do it. There's other ways. But it's funny either way, right? And like I said, you just have to be careful because you can set people off by giving them a hard time even when they do something wrong, even when they're in the wrong. So again, it's just thoughts. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get to the next channel. Jack Dawson, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. He is a fantastic commentator who does gameplay and does a great job of keeping up with his chat while he does that stuff at the same time, which is great. I always have a good time hanging out with Jack Dawson. I try to catch him 2 to 3 times a week, and hopefully you will too after you connect with them. Forgive me for all the things that I have missed on in the chat while I get into these long speeches and repeat myself 100 times as I seem to like to do. This is Janetti's Corner, 1,630 or so subscribers. Hopefully we will put this channel up a little bit towards maybe even 1,640, a little closer to the 1,700 that they're thinking about. And then Spotless Calm, for Jack Dawson, I always type in MLB, as in Major League Baseball, the show. It just happens to be the name of a video game. I remember it because it's the first video game that I saw Jack Dawson playing in a live stream the first time that I caught him live. So it just sticks with me, and I know it comes up every time because Jack Dawson is such an unbelievably popular name, right? We have to match the avatar, make sure you get to the right channel. It's very possible to connect to the wrong channel if you have somebody with a very popular name, right? When you type in Janetti's Corner, even though it seems like a popular name, she comes up first right away. But then somebody else, you know, like I said, like Jack Dawson, even Emotion is in the chat today. Emotion is somebody who we have to do a little maneuver to make sure we catch that channel. But what will happen is as time goes on and these creators start to gain thousands of subscribers, they will be so strong and solid that they will come up and beat the search results in the algorithm. And occasionally what will happen is when people are looking for other channels related to somebody else named Jack Dawson or Emotion, in the case of these two channels, they might win a little bit of that traffic and find themselves with some new fans for that reason. So Ebony, my passion, still in the house. Very good. Robert Macanasia, thank you for coming in and thank you for visiting me earlier. I did go out earlier today on my personal channel and just walk around the downtown area of my city a little while. It wasn't very interesting. There's not a lot of people out because we're in full-on lockdowns, but it was nice to get out in the fresh air, and it definitely was a beautiful day. So, hopefully, other than this, everybody's doing okay. Thrill Seeks is letting me know that he's got a haircut, and I am very jealous. You and Michael's Adventures have both done that to me now. They get to have haircuts, and I am still waiting probably for months. The best is today I walked by at least one barber shop while I was live streaming, and you could almost hear a tear fall down the side of my face, wishing for the day when I'm going to finally get my haircut again. But it is not going to be anytime soon. So we live with what we have, and in the meantime, Janetti's Corner, like I said, has over 1,600 subscribers, but she is an extremely generous and loyal and dedicated supporter, fully monetized now, so there's lots of ways to support her when you get over to her channel, including super chats and memberships. Red Hot Reactions, good to see you in the house. That channel is actually going to be featured on Monday, so it's good to see you here. Ann's Cooking and More, always good to see you in the chat. Forgive me if I've missed anybody. I don't think I have, but I certainly don't mean to. Just please be patient with me. As long as everybody's still active, I should get around to everybody. I'm just addressing something quickly. Anybody can reach out to me anytime on Instagram. Actually, let me spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up and then I'll do that. Whether it doesn't have to be questions, but it can be if there's something you think I can help with. Otherwise, if there's information you want to share with me and with the community, Instagram's the best place to connect with me. Otherwise, Facebook or Twitter in that order. And, you know, I've got my phone on me all day long like everybody does. So I should be able to catch almost everything. And it looks like we're good to go. Cooking with Miss Brown, thank you for coming in. That is another recently featured channel and somebody who has been unbelievably supportive for the last long while in many different ways on many different channels. House of X Entertainment Inc. is a joint business venture between Yo, It's Your Boy Leo and It's Me Wanston Yes Honey. These are very much dear friends of all of ours, not to mention very much loved and well-respected members of the small YouTuber community at large, even outside of Tuber Chat. They have been with me from the beginning. They've been with me actually about a year and a half now. They are two of the first creators to come into a Tuber Chat live stream. And they are generous in many different ways. One of the things they do on their channel is feature a lot of others in interviews. They have interviewed myself and Kristin Walton together, of course, and then they've got a lot of our friends and family here on their front page as well, including Vern's Junk Closet, Brown Girl Bella, Walk With Me Tiffany, and others. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. They both have monetized channels, and now they've started this business venture. Hopefully everybody will go and support them there as well. Chen Chen Official, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And let's spin. We'll get another channel up, and I'll start adding names to the wheel. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to, but we'll have a look in another quick second here. Wolf Spirit Productions is another very generous supporter here in Tuber Chat. They come to us from Sparkle's Hope Chest, and they have been posting extremely frequently. We actually watched one of their premieres all together last week, so hopefully everybody will connect with them. With 58 subscribers, we know that the road to the first 100 is the hardest. It gets easier after that, but we want to do everything we can to support creators while we're connecting anyway, and especially under 100. So have Cheetah Will View and myself have left comments for them on the discussion tab. That's something you can do to just give the algorithm an extra boost for them. Myrtle Plays, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in, and hopefully you will meet some friends and family members. Thrill Seeks has missed a couple of episodes, but it's great to have you back in the house. We look at that channel every day, as we do with all the silver and gold members. We have the slides that we see at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, and then in the stories that I tell about other creators, we often end up having Thrill Seek's name come up. Vegan Realist is back in the house again. It's always good to see you here. That is another creator with thousands of subscribers that also is multi-streaming now on several different platforms, including D-Live. So it's very interesting stuff that he's got going on his channel as well. He's always got engaging conversation. And what I love about that channel particularly is that the conversation is engaging, and sometimes the content, like the title, will be politically charged, but the conversation, for the many times I've been in there, 10 or 20 times at least, I've always found only engaging conversation without any heat, which is fantastic. It's rare, and one of the reasons why I'm so drawn to Vegan Realist. Casey the Stylist, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully other than that, we're doing okay. Now, I did promise I was going to get some more names for the wheel, so I'll do that first. Let's see what I can do about that right now. And Spotless Calm will come right up. Like I said, this is an extremely supportive creator as well. Unstable TV will get happening. Lottie Explores UK. And In the Lap of Nature. Oh, I didn't put Kristin Walton on. Okay, let's see what we're going to do here. We'll spin, we'll get another channel up, and see what they've got going on for us. Bolton Explorers, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Dead Soul Girl Gamer, good to see you always. Thank you for coming in as well. I'm going to get you right onto the wheel, of course. We'll look at Unstable TV right now. Unstable TV has 421 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. We'll get them rolling towards the 500 that they're thinking about. And thank you so much, Sparkle's Hope Chest, for that super chat. I really do appreciate it, of course. And for that reason, I'll put your channel up before we get to spinning the wheel the next time. Again, if anybody has the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. And then if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I'll appreciate that as well. They really do help the stream. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and it really does help. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time, so I will appreciate it very much. And thank you for those. And if anybody's willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Now we'll look at Sparkle's Hope Chest. And again, this is the channel that brings to us Wolf Spirit Productions, as well as they are very tight-knit with a couple of our friends, Kitty Mom Adventures and Froggy Went to Knitting, who are dear friends of Tuber Chat as well. So hopefully everybody will connect with Sparkle's Hope Chest and see the variety that they've got going on their channel. With 263 subscribers, hopefully we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. There's the link for the copyright-free channel, where all the same music that you hear in the background of Tuber Chat is now available that you can use in your own videos as copyright free. And then we stream 24 hours a day so that you've got that to hop in and out on as you wish as well. Makeup Mom and Son is in the house. She's over there with us all the time. Got you right onto the wheel, of course. And we will think about spinning again. Oh, there's Emotion popping us some activity in the chat. Okay, you know what I'll do? I'll spin anyway. We'll get another channel happening first, and then I will make sure I look at Emotion. Emotion is an extremely generous creator. We're expecting a premiere from them tomorrow, as a matter of fact, after Tuber Chat, that we will go and raid. Khalid Delicious Food, thank you for coming in. Always good to see you here. This is In the Lap of Nature. And Emotion, thank you so much for that super chat. For that reason, I will put your channel up next. And you have knocked the life out of our stream boss. So Emotion is the new stream boss right now. So, In the Lap of Nature with 1,550 or so subscribers. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther and get them rolling towards the 1,600 that they're thinking about. Who's the stream boss? That's right, you are. And oh, Myrtle Plays. So what happens with the wheel, just so you know, I have a robot. Everybody can get onto the wheel, absolutely, and everybody has a chance to have their name, the channel put on the screen. Forgive me, In the Lap of Nature, while I take your time here. But this is a robot called Bottissimo, and you see it in the chat leaving messages like Nightbot and Streamlabs, but it does a great job of keeping track of how active everybody is in the chat. It's not just about how long you're here, but also how much you're interacting with other creators, right? So the more you start conversations with people and connect with other creators, the farther you go up the list. And then when I need names for the wheel, when I get down to about 5 or 6, I go over to my list and I grab a few names and I put them up. And that's how that works. So everybody has a chance, absolutely. The only thing that we do outside of that, like I'm going to do right now, is in the case of memberships and super chats, members get onto the wheel right away always. And then super chatters get to skip the line and get their channels put on the screen right away, which we'll do right now for Emotion. Now, when I look for this channel, I type in Emotion New Soul R&B. And look at that. As I start typing it in YouTube, I don't know if that's weighted search results that are coming from me or if that's global, but you can see that the first search result is Emotion New Soul R&B. And this is how we find this channel. Oh, I didn't type it right. But when we type it right, when we put Emotion New Soul R&B, comes up right away. Now, what we want to do is make sure, again, you're matching that avatar, right? Because you don't want to accidentally connect with the wrong channel. That's the best way to end up like getting frustrated over lost connections, is wondering, why didn't Emotion connect back? Well, she in Big Texas, thank you for coming in. Good to see you here. And I'm glad to see Bolton Explorers hooking up with Vegan Realist and everybody meeting new friends and family members in the chat. Emotion New Soul R&B will have a premiere for us tomorrow, and we'll watch that right after Tuber Chat's episode, which will come an hour earlier than today. And then as well, because this is a music channel, there's so much not just entertainment, but art here for us to enjoy when we get to this channel. With 485 subscribers, he's getting very, very close to the halfway mark, to the magical 1K. So hopefully we can push him a little bit closer to the 500 that he's thinking about right now. And today, other than that, hopefully everybody's doing all right, meeting new friends and family members. And again, if you haven't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I will appreciate those. So thank you one more time, Emotion, for your super chat. Thank you for becoming the next stream boss. And we will put up Mickey Laughs and see what they've got going on for us as well. Thank you again for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. With 1,340 or so subscribers, we'd love to push this channel a little bit farther and get her rolling towards the 1,350 that she's thinking about right now, and 1,400 that will be soon around the corner. Hilda DC is coming in with another super chat. I was actually just hanging out with her on another, was it a live stream or a premiere? Why for the life of me can I not remember? I feel like it was a premiere. We were just in there like an hour ago. And Hilda DC posts very often, as a matter of fact. And so thank you for that. We'll look at your channel next. But Mickey Laughs is here right now. Let's have a better look at this channel. Now, I've got to get to know this channel a little bit better, but hopefully everybody will enjoy doing the same thing while they connect with her. And like I said, we'll push her towards the 1,400 that she's thinking about. Oh, Hilda DC's cooking something else to eat again for another premiere or a live stream. And Bolton Explorers is waiting for pizza. Yeah, actually, we're having panzeratos. How do you say that? Panzerati or panzerato in our house today? Kristin is going to make those tonight, which will be delicioso, I'm sure. She does a fantastic job with homemade pizza, so I'm looking forward to that. And Mickey Laughs. Hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. We will have a look at our next channel right now. And again, Mama Glow Up is our feature channel for today. I feature a different channel every single day on Tuber Chat for the first 5 or 10 minutes of the live stream based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. We do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you've seen. Gathering Place is here. Got you right onto the wheel, of course. Pardon me, I got a hair in my eye or something happening. And Chef Andre Davies willing to swap playlists. Yes, if anybody's willing to swap playlists, you can simply say so in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Now, we don't know how many subscribers Hilda DC has right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push her towards the next milestone that she's looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether it's your first 5 subscribers, 10, 50, 100, 1,000, or even more. And we want to do that for Hilda DC and basically for everybody if we don't know how many subscribers they have. The other thing we can do is head over to the discussion tab, like Artfully Blind with Diana has done here, and leave a comment. That gives the algorithm an extra boost to say, hey, I want to be connected to this creator. Please don't take this away after. Life with Manda, good to see you in the house. And Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More is here. And Lottie Explores UK has dropped a super chat on us. Thank you so much for that. For that reason, I will put your channel up right now before I spin the wheel again. And we'll see what you've got going on for us. Thank you so much for that. Everybody's knocking a little bit of life off of Emotion, our stream boss. And Lottie Explores UK has 111 subscribers. So she's got the 100 very much locked in, nice and solid. And hopefully we'll push this channel a little bit farther as well. She's obviously having some success with shorts videos here. I see one with 1,200 views, another one with 700 right here, which is very cool. Hopefully we'll push this channel a little bit farther towards the 120 that we know she's thinking about right now, and a little bit closer to the 200 that will be soon coming up. Georgia Bulldogs is in the house. Thank you for coming in. They were with me earlier on my personal channel for a live stream as well. So Georgia Bulldogs has been with Tuber Chat for many months and was previously featured last summer. And they happen to be an extremely supportive creator. So thank you for coming back in. I always appreciate that. And let us see what we're going to do now. I think it's time to spin the wheel. Lottie Explores UK, thank you one more time for that super chat. I really do appreciate that. Hopefully everybody will connect with Lottie Explores UK if you haven't already. Nightstar Beauty is coming up next. This is a channel that was featured last week on Tuber Chat. And I had, you know, Tiffany Wears T-Shirts makes jokes with me about how many makeup tutorials I watch. And I specifically wanted to see what Nightstar Beauty was going to do. And sat and watched one of these videos in detail and was very amazed. So first of all, she's using a Canon, I believe it's a 90D, she said the last time that I asked. So she's got a pro camera, which is great. Now, the truth is you don't need it. I have filmed videos that are out there now with, I think the biggest one has like 400,000 views or something like that. I filmed lots of videos with, you know, tens and hundreds of thousands of views with a phone, with a very old phone, as a matter of fact. This is an iPhone SE. It's the one from like 5 or 6 years ago, and I've been using that this whole time. I recently got an iPhone 11, but I don't use that for as much filming as I do the other one. Even when I live stream, I still use the older phone. So it just goes to say, you don't have to have equipment, but it does make a bit of a difference, and you'll see that when you visit Nightstar Beauty. Now, she happens to be a dynamic host as well. So as a creator, she does great camera work, but she does a perfect job in her videos, in my opinion, because not only does she show you the tutorial that she's talking about in her video, she gives you the before, the after, and talks about everything in detail, which is very cool. And then she's doing a featured channels collaboration here, which I always love to see as well. So hopefully you'll enjoy connecting with her. And like I said, Nightstar Beauty was recently featured here on Tuber Chat just about a week ago. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder is back in the house with us again. This is a creator who now is fully monetized and yet still works on his channel. I love seeing this. Same with Mo6510 Models. Same with Vegan Realist. Now, Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, I forget how many subscribers he has right now. When we talk about Mo6510 and we talk about Vegan Realist, we're talking about thousands of subscribers, like 7,000, and they're still working on their channel. They're still out meeting new creators, because you never know when the next true supporter is going to come and connect with you. So for instance, we all have a small list of, let's say, 3 or 5 or 10 creators that are always there. They are your top supporters. Not that we necessarily want to play favorites, but you know what I mean. They're always there for you. They leave the most comments. They always thumbs up. They are, you know, truly supporting you all the time. You never know when one of your next top supporters is going to be found. And a lot of times that can happen. For instance, right here, when we have a lot of creators coming through that are focused on relationships and supporting each other as creators more so than the content. Forgive me, I'm not reading the chat at all because I'm into these long speeches today. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. Nightstar Beauty has 163 subscribers, but hopefully we'll push her a little bit farther towards 170 right now. Gathering Place is going to be coming up. In Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder, I did get you onto the wheel right away, of course. Gathering Place is a dynamic host who actually enjoys going and giving other creators content by jumping in on their StreamYard panels and things like that. Obviously, you can see she does her own, but she's comfortable hopping in on a lot of others. I was lucky to see her a few times in the last couple of weeks. Purple Tube, good to see you here. Fanatic Guide, always. Andy Ace Flaw 1, who's been with me from the beginning, is here. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. If anybody's... Oh, My Life as Shanice, good to see you here. Living Beautifully, good to see you as well. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see and I missed it, please just be patient with me. Mention it again with 3 thumbs up. And or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, and hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier. Every day I plan on getting more getting better at reading the chat, and then, you know, still I love to talk. But it fills the time while we're here for 2 hours and everybody is meeting new friends and family members, so that's okay. Natural Jamaican Vegan, good to see you in the house. Gathering Place has 1,320 subscribers or so right now. We just want to push them a little bit farther towards the 1,400 that we know that they're thinking about. And she's a creator with a lot of energy, that is for sure. So, you know, she's a great storyteller. I saw her, like I said, on a couple of other people's live streams over the last couple of weeks, which is very cool, and she always does engaging conversations here on StreamYard as well. Red Hot Reactions hopefully is going to be hopping in. I know what it's like to have internet trouble here and there. And Thrill Seeks on the wheel. I thought I put you on the wheel. I'm so sorry. I think for some reason, I think that I make this mistake of putting people on the wheel, and then when I remove a name, I accidentally remove another one or something like that. So forgive me for that, but thank you for mentioning it. My Life as Shanice, you just got here, so you won't be on the wheel for a while. It works by a list that keeps track of how active everybody is in the chat. So it's not just how long you're here, but how much you're engaging with other creators as well. And there's Mo6510 Models right now with a super chat. For that reason, I'll put that channel up before we spin the wheel again. And it's my pleasure. I enjoy using the idea of these other channels that I talk about while we're here to hopefully inspire, you know, some creativity in creators that are here with us in the Tuber Chat family, right? And we all know what it's like to have a day where I don't want to start getting into negativity where we think about like me quitting or stopping or, you know, what am I doing this for and stuff like that. Hopefully it never gets that bad for anybody. But there could be days that are better than others, let's just say. And hopefully by the stories that I tell here on Tuber Chat about the different channels that come through and the, you know, successes that they have, the experiences that they share, hopefully that will be inspiring in some way, if not motivating. King Ivo 002, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Mo6510 Models, thank you one more time for that super chat. You've knocked a little bit of more life off of our stream boss. Thrill Seeks, again, I'm so sorry. Thank you for the nudge. And Purple Tube, thank you for the thumbs up. Yes, if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I'll appreciate those. So this is what I'm talking about. Mo6510 Models, first of all, has 7,500 subscribers. Why do I feel like we just watched you cross 7,000? Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe it was longer ago than I think. So Mo6510 Models, 7,500 now and 40. So just moving rapidly, right? And it's the quality of the content that's doing it more than anything else, because we hear good things about this channel. Not to mention they're extremely supportive. I see them supporting other creators. I've seen them on other StreamYard panels as well, willing to share. Not to mention we talk offline as well. And there are some creators, I mean, anybody's welcome to do this if you'd like to. I can always be reached on Instagram for sure, sometimes Facebook and occasionally Twitter as well. If you have things that you want to share for everybody's benefit, you know, things that we can all improve, but either our channels or our videos, or, you know, things you want people to avoid. You know, some of the things we think about are, I hope you don't have to make the same mistakes as me, because what a waste of time that would be. I'd love to save you some trouble. And Mo6510 Models is one of these creators who's willing to share like that. He was recently featured for specifically that reason, but not to mention the impact that he has on our community anyway. So hopefully everybody will connect with this creator. Now they're fully monetized, of course, so there's lots of ways to support them when you get there, including super chats and memberships, of course. The How To Lady, good to see you here. And yes, Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More, somehow Thrill Seeks seems to have been taking your place now for me forgetting to put on the wheel. I thought I did. I specifically said something to Thrill Seeks when he got here, and I thought I put him on the wheel right at that time, but I must have been mistaken. And then Khalid Delicious Food is asking, when am I going to celebrate my birthday? It's in December, my dear friend, so it's a long time. Unless you're talking about Tuber Chat. We had the 1-year anniversary a couple of weeks ago, right before episode number 200. That was a big weekend. So we had, you know, episode 200 featured Vern's Junk Closet, which is a dear friend of mine, still with me after all this time, well over a year and a half. We are YouTube BFFs, and I've been lucky to be with her on many different panels on her channel as well as mine, and here on Tuber Chat for episode 100 and 200, where we talked for 2 hours so that there could be tips and tricks for everybody to improve their videos and their channels. Makeup Mom and Son, I'm just putting you up onto the screen right now. We spun the wheel. And I'll try to start moving a little bit faster. We've been on for 45 minutes already. We got a long way to go, at least another hour. Khalid Delicious Food. Membership is a different thing on YouTube, right? Membership is something when you're monetized that you will have available. Let's see if Makeup Mom and Son. She didn't get hers set up yet. She probably will soon. Oh, what am I thinking of? Sorry, Makeup Mom and Son. I'm confusing myself. Forgive me for saying that. She'll have hers ready, when she's monetized for sure. It's something that comes up when you are monetized, and then you can offer memberships for people where it's a monthly fee that you set. YouTube, of course, takes their chunk. Apple takes their chunk if it's on Apple and stuff like that. However, you know, if you're able to provide more value for people, you might find some support that way as well. And then Business Basics with Mr. Long, thank you for coming in. I feel like I missed another channel in the chat. I certainly didn't mean to, but that's okay. Makeup Mom and Son is extremely supportive. She is here with us all the time, and then as well has been extremely supportive on our other channel. She has started live streaming now. She did her first live stream, was it last Friday, I think, and it was 4.5 hours, which is quite a long first live stream, which is interesting. Who I see Thrill Seeks reaching out to Hilda. Is it? Oh, your birthday next week, Hilda DC. Okay, hopefully we'll you should plan, if it's going to be on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, you should plan to be after Tuber Chat if you want, so we can raid your birthday party. And then Business Basics with Mr. Long. Thank you so much for that super chat. For that reason, I'm going to put your channel up next. Before we spin the wheel. I spelled it wrong, but it's okay. It comes up anyway. Business Basics with Mr. Long is a channel where there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. So with 627 subscribers, he's climbing along nicely. Hopefully we'll push this channel a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. And then, yeah, Fanatic Guide, you're right. Makeup Mom and Son, actually, her son will be starting a channel as well, which she's helping with, probably gaming. And then luckily Fanatic Guide is willing to share information about how to get that stuff done. Like for instance with if you're using PlayStations and Nintendo systems and Xbox and stuff like that, you can use a capture card. I happen to have one of those. So for the small amount of gaming stuff that I've done, and Kira Welton has done as well, we use an Elgato. I think it's called an HD60 capture card. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I just noticed them talking about it earlier today. So Fanatic Guide is the kind of creator who's willing to share knowledge when it comes to that stuff as well. And then, okay, thank you, Life with Manda. Forgive me if I missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to, but hopefully everybody's still doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. And again, Business Basics with Mr. Long has a lot to be learned from, as well has done a video for Tuber Chat. And forgive me, because I'm going to hop over here. Now, I hope everybody will connect with Business Basics with Mr. Long. I just want to see if I can find that video without too much trouble here. Here it is. No, that's that Blue Moon. Where's Business Basics with Mr. Long? Was it longer ago than I think? Let me see if I can find this. Oh, for the life of me, why can't I find it? I'm looking at the wrong stuff here. I'm clicking all over the place. Business Basics with Mr. Long did a video. It was a tutorial, and he featured Tuber Chat within that tutorial. This is it. Organize your YouTube subscription list with a special Chrome extension, right? So this tutorial was great because it's informative, and then still in the meantime, in the middle of the video, used Tuber Chat as an example while he was doing the tutorial, which was very cool. So thank you one more time for that shout out. And that's interesting. So you can find that video on our front page, as I always put those shout out videos. And then as well, Business Basics with Mr. Long has done lots and lots and lots of other stuff since then. Let's spin. And one more time, thank you for that super chat. I really do appreciate it. Moon Goddess Treasures, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Khalid Delicious Food is willing to swap playlists. So if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists, then you can simply say so in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Pardon me just for 1 second. We'll be right back with Thrill Seeks. Pardon me for that. So Thrill Seeks is here with 942 subscribers. Hopefully we can push him a little bit closer towards the 950 that he's thinking about today. He's getting very close to the 1,000 and aggressively working on watch hours. So you can book with Thrill Seeks the idea of swapping playlists, even though he's already booked up for like a week. But you could definitely get that done with him at some point. Yeah, thank you, Khalid Delicious Food. My throat is better. I'm not drinking enough, but it's just from talking so much, you know. The talk never stops for me. I go on and on and on about YouTube even when I'm not live streaming. And then the live streaming is like 10 hours a week, right, or whatever it is, where I don't seem to stop. Fanatic Guide says in that particular HD60 is not available anymore. Might be able to find them on eBay and stuff like that, but there's an HD60S that can work with Switch. So obviously Fanatic Guide is somebody who can help if anybody wants to get into video game live streaming. Gathering Place, hopefully you're feeling well. Just listening today in bed. Hopefully you're doing all right though. And hopefully everybody's doing okay. Yes, the Anthony's Family Show. Thank you for hanging out so long today. Niagara Falls. Oh, interesting. Thank you, Makeup Mom and Son. Yeah, I go out at least once a week, but now it's been so long because I started live streaming outdoors last year that might be a year and a half now that I've probably done 10, 20, 15, 20, 20. I don't know how many live streams I've done out there. But that's cool. Thrill Seeks has a lot of amusement park footage to talk about here on his channel. And the great thing about this is that for areas that are in lockdown, like myself, for instance, still, it's gonna be a long time before we can get around to getting out. Our major theme parks aren't going to be opening anytime soon. So we're hoping that they do. They're at least doing a couple cool things where our season pass tickets will be valid for like a year and a half because we didn't even get to use them last year. Kristin bought a couple, and those are good now until fall of 2022, which is interesting. So at least they're doing that, but it'll be a while before they get open. In the meantime, we can go to Thrill Seeks and watch some of that activity. Khalid Delicious Food, you just can't put 100 emojis. That's why our moderator knocked the message out. Not that it's so much of a big deal here. It doesn't really matter that much. But what we want to do is keep everybody in the great habits of keeping the emojis to only 2 or 3. When you go into other live streams, particularly growth streams similar to Tuber Chat, you might find that moderators will get right on you about not using numbers in the chat. They want you to spell your numbers with words, as well as keep the emojis to 2 or 3. And so therefore we do the same thing here. And the reason why more than anything else is because we want to make sure those good habits carry forward. When you're out with other live streams, you're able to meet lots of friends and family members and have a great time with the hosts and mods and stuff like that. I want you to be growing your channel even when Tuber Chat is not here. I can only live stream, 8 to 10 hours a week I can't be here 24 hours. So I want you to grow your channel even when I'm not here, knowing that hopefully you'll meet lots of great people here and you'll come back anyway. And the easiest way is by when we find people who are not so familiar with some of the rules and strict guidelines that we have in our live streams, we can grab somebody by the hand and help them along so that they can continue to teach these good habits to other people as well. It's just live stream etiquette so that everybody can have an easier time. So Janetti's Corner, the thing is, I myself it doesn't bother me, right? In the beginning, it was a big issue because Tuber Chat was brand new. And I have seen lots of live streams shut down, and we don't know what the reason is. YouTube doesn't tell you why, they just shut it down. The assumption was always too much emojis, too many numbers in the chat and stuff like that. But Tuber Chat now is, 206 streams strong. We never lost one. The only time a stream has ever gone down was for internet, and it didn't get shut down by YouTube. They're all still there. You can go back and have a look at all 206 episodes of Tuber Chat. Plus, for the times we did lose the internet and come back, there's 2 parts to the live stream that are both there. So it's not a big deal here, but I just want to make sure that everybody, like I said, has those good habits, because you can very easily go into another growth stream and moderators will just time you out or ban you immediately. And not even give you the benefit of the doubt or a warning or anything like that. We don't want that for anybody. So it's just a thought. Again, we just want to keep the emojis to 2 or 3, and numbers, encourage everybody to spell them out. So what our moderators are doing here more than anything else is giving a warning, like a very friendly warning, right? Not the negative connotation of the word warning, but to say if somebody was to use too many numbers, right, in the chat, we might say, hey, please remember to spell your numbers with words. And that will just help enforce the good habit, but we're not too worried about it. Anyway, forgive me. Another long speech. Could have took 30 seconds to talk about that, and I went into another 5 minutes like always. But that's okay. Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder has been with me from the beginning. So long so, in fact, that he was featured on episode number 2 of Tuber Chat, which is 204 episodes ago, a year ago, over that. But Kid Wonder's Life of Wonder has actually been with me for about a year and a half, and is an extremely loyal and dedicated supporter. He was with me not only here in Tuber Chat, but on my personal channel when we were doing these playlist buddy experiments before even starting Tuber Chat. So he's somewhat inspirational in the creation of that as such a loyal and dedicated supporter. And like I said, I like seeing these channels that have thousands of subscribers now, are fully monetized, breaking into second channels, and still working on their family. Kid Wonders Gaming and live stream is the second channel from this creator. So I want to show you this as well, and hopefully everybody will connect with Kid Wonders Gaming and live stream as well. Jermaine Duffus, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Willow's Creations, always good to see you here. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. King Ivo 002, thank you for the drinks. And thank you for hanging out. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. I tend to get into these long speeches, and if I've missed something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier. Doesn't always work, but we'll try. And then, if anybody has the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. If you haven't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. They really do help the stream. We're doing great today, but could always use more. And then if anybody's willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So I'm going to spin the wheel. I'm going to take a break, and then we will see who is going to be coming up next. We'll just be gone for about 2 minutes, and we will be right back with Spotless Calm. So hold tight, everybody. Thank you. Okay, we're back with Spotless Com, and this is an extremely supportive creator. They have been coming not only here to Tuber Chat for pretty much every live stream, but as well they've been hanging out on our music channel, giving us extra support there as well. They have been doing these 8-hour live streams every single day, so there is almost always something to watch when you think about jumping in between live streams and premieres and videos and things like that. Spotless Com will almost always have something going on. So hopefully you can connect with them and visit some of that stuff. 345 Buried Trains, Lifts, Vlogs, and more. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Stella Mombasa, good to have you back. Thank you for coming in. And the Anthony's Family Show was just talking about the purging and what's going on with that, asking specifically how long is it going to be for. So there really is no answer because we never know what's going to happen, right? My guess now, I was very optimistic back in September when it really started. And there's just not been any end. I kept on thinking it might happen, but there's no end in sight. So what used to happen is approximately every 3 months, YouTube would do an aggressive purge where it would go through and knock out any accounts that it thinks are inactive or invalid as subscribers to each of us. And, you know, it would suck, but it would be a one-time thing. After about September 14th or 15th in 2020, they started doing this regularly and sporadically. It's every few days. Sometimes every day for days in a row and things like this. So it became more and more important for all of us to do as much as we possibly can to support each other while we're connecting, more so than ever before. And we carry that on now. So specifically, we follow the full procedure. We watch a full video of at least 3 minutes long. It's not enough to watch 3 minutes of any video, and certainly not less. So we watch a full video, better if it's 4, 5, or 6 minutes. Leave a meaningful, genuine comment of at least a few sentences related to the content of that video. It's very important that we don't say things like, nice one, new fam here, friend from Tuber Chat, or any of that stuff. Because if you say the same thing that hundreds of other people are saying, chances are your comment is going to, first of all, get held for review in the YouTube spam filters. As well, YouTube might take your connection away within the next 24 to 48 hours. So we don't want that. As well, we give a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on for all creators, which you see me do. If I don't touch the phone all day, I get over 200 notifications on any given day. So I have the bell on for everyone because I believe it helps. One of the other things we can do is take a couple of extra videos, add them into your watch later list to run later. That shows YouTube that you cared so much about that creator's content, you went back for another couple videos. And then the other thing you can do is drop a message here on their discussion tab to give the algorithm an extra little kick. Now, hopefully you do a better job than I do when you leave comments. Mine are long, but not the most meaningful things you've ever seen. And I rifle through these things as fast as I can, but it is something you can do for people, right? And that might help. We have a brand new channel here, Purple Flower Power. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. That's PurpleTube's other account, so I'm always happy to see creators breaking into a second account if they would like to, a second channel. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody coming into the chat. Vibes with the Thompson family. Good to see you in the house. hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the house. Everybody's willing to connect here in Tuber Chat, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. So Scratch and PPA has set his premiere for Tuesday already. This is an interactive series. His premieres always run at 12:15 Eastern every Tuesday. Lots of people look forward to them. What you'll find is if you can make it into a Scratch and PPA premiere, you will see a chat that rivals channels that have thousands of subscribers. Because of the support he gives others, he gets it back like you wouldn't believe. #info show live stream gamer COD Beast. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for watching. I'm glad you came into the chat. Good to see you here. Hopefully you will meet some friends and family members for your channel. Forgive me, because the comment right above yours is from our friend Spotless Com. Excuse me, please go on their discussion page and blow it up. Yes, absolutely. Hopefully we do that for everybody, right? You know, one of the other things you can think about is I talk about the procedure that we all follow in the Tuber Chat community here. It's not my idea. This is born and eventually raised through a lot of iteration and inspired by other creators like Vern's Junk Closet, Melda Amra Family, and many, many others. And over time, we found that this is the exact way. If you do exactly what I'm talking about here, your connections will stick more often than not. Now, of course, it matters that the other person connecting is doing exactly the same thing. You can only be responsible for your half, but creators report that if they follow the procedure to a T, they don't lose subscribers, right? And then always you can feel free to do more. That's the whole idea behind what we're talking about, is giving much more than we expect to receive. So if you're willing to support other creators, if you want, 5 comments on your video, or sorry, if you want 3 comments on your videos, go give 10. If you want 3 videos, you want some views on your videos, go watch 10 videos. And it will come back, and I promise there will be a day where the support that you get back is so overwhelming that I don't know how you'll be able to catch up. And that's the way it must be like for Scratch and PPA right now. He is out supporting people so much with views, comments, likes, ringing the bell, and hanging out in premieres and live streams that every time I'm out trying to support people, he's either there first or at the same time, or he's already been there. And this is why Scratch and PPA is flying so solidly right now. So his interactive series has comes out, like I said, every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern. And it is interactive in that if you follow him on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, you are able to vote on next week's content, which is really, really cool, and it sets his content apart. And then, yes, if we went through every adjective, every positive adjective, they would all have to be combined to describe Scratch and PPA. This is one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube, and we're extremely lucky to have him with us as a dedicated moderator, not just here, but on probably every channel that I run or manage or handle or own, and as well on many, many others here in the Tuber Chat community as well. So, pardon me if I've missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, and I will hopefully see it a little bit easier. This is Kristin Walton. This is my love. She is always here as a member and a moderator. We live together in Ontario, Canada, very close to Niagara Falls. And she has her own channel doing her own thing. She's got 1,290 or so subscribers. She's going to have 1,300 any time now, if not for the YouTube purge, of course. She's finding some success with shorts videos. As you can see, these are not listed in order, but she's actually got one that's got like 28,000 views, another with 19,000, this and that. She does a lot of variety on her channel, including lifestyle videos, unboxings, and even collaborations with other YouTubers. So hopefully everybody will connect with her. We'll get her to that 1,300. She's fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when you get there, including super chats and memberships. So I've got my reminder set for her birthday, which will come up in just really only about, is it 3 weeks? I guess 3 weeks still from now. So that's something to look forward to when you connect with Kristin Walton as well. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up, and I'll start adding names to the wheel. And again, hopefully I haven't missed too much in the chat, but hopefully we're doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Spotless Calm. Did I not just look at this channel? Yes, I forgot to take you off the wheel. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. Derek's Journey, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. We're going to look at Corinne's Crafts. This is another creator who's here as a member and a moderator. But Corinne's Crafts is the new channel from Corinne's life. So let's have a look. With 16 subscribers, we know that this channel is just starting out, but one of the things we can do, again, is hit the discussion tab while we're connecting, because channels under 100 are getting hit the hardest by the purging that we were talking about earlier. And what that means, we saw it with a lot of creators, you know, coming through Tuber Chat, where they would be supporting others so much and not seeming to get the same support back. It's not that, it's that YouTube keeps stripping these subscribers from people. And so we want to do everything we can for them. It's great to see that we've got a few creators already who have left comments on the discussion tab to kind of solidify it. She's got a couple of videos already. They're somewhat short, so this is the one, welcome to my channel, that we want to connect with, because it must be more than 3 minutes long, right? These shorter videos, they're actually shorts videos, are not suitable for connecting. Chances are you might lose that subscription. So want to make sure we connect with this video here. You might even add the shorts into your watch later list and watch them after. But I want to show you Corinne's life as well, because this is her main channel. She's an extremely generous creator. She allows people to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat, but as well, she's willing to swap playlists, and she does the featured channels collaboration that I talk about here all the time. When you feature channels on your front page like this, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to the YouTube algorithm and to their audience that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other front pages, right? So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. That's where the really strong and solid foundation comes from for our channels, where you have true friends who are watching your videos, giving you likes, comment, views, and all the other things we need as growing YouTubers. Modest Moongazer, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Derek's Journey, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. You've knocked some more life off of our stream boss. And I will put your channel up next before we start spinning the wheel again. And that will actually buy me some time to get some more names onto the wheel. So let's look at Derek's Journey right now. This is another relatively new connection for Tuber Chat. They've only been with us a few weeks now, but hopefully everybody will connect with them. What did I miss from, pardon me? The YouTube purge is evil, says Living Beautifully. Yes, absolutely. I think I missed another channel coming in. Cooking at Pam's Place. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More, thank you for the super chat. That puts you in as our new stream boss. You have knocked a life out of emotion for today. And I will put your channel up next before we spin the wheel. But it's time for me to start adding some names. So let me get to that right this second and see what I can do about that. Rose Kitchen. Is Chef Andre Davey still with us? I didn't think I'd seen them in a few minutes, but we'll make sure. What's up with P? Channel 73. Princess Beyond Passions. And let's look at Derek's journey here. 820 subscribers, so hopefully we can push them a little bit farther. We will get them rolling towards the 900 that they're thinking about and get them officially on the road towards that 1K that is a magical part of all of our YouTube journeys. Thank you, Makeup Mom and Son, for reminding everybody the thumbs up. Yes, if anybody hasn't already done that, it really does help the stream. I will appreciate it greatly. And I see that Living Beautifully is going to be up soon as well. Thank you so much for that super chat. You've knocked some life off of our stream, boss, and I have got your list right after, or your name on the list right after Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More to come up and get on the screen before I spin the wheel again. So Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More has got an updated banner and a new avatar this weekend, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that. And Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More celebrates 5 years on YouTube and is an extremely loyal and dedicated supporter, not only here in the Tuber Chat community, but also with myself personally, as well as a lot of our close friends and family members. So much so that Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More, along with Thrill Seeks, are moderators on the music channel that we've got going on, along with, of course, Scratch and Pete and Michael's Adventures. So it's quite a great crew we've got over there. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More, of course, is a very integral part of that. And somebody who's here with us probably every day on Tuber Chat, almost anyway, with 1,180 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that we know he's thinking about right now. And we know he's going to have that very soon. He also happens to be a generous creator willing to swap playlists. He does the featured channels collaboration that I just described, and he is willing to allow people to connect in his live streams the same way that we do here. So hopefully everybody is doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. And again, Living Beautifully, thank you for your super chat as well. Thank you, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. And thank you, Derek's Journey. I appreciate those. Living Beautifully always wants to spell correct for me. So that's one thing you want to be careful of when you're trying to grab this channel. And I must have misspelled it. Oh, yeah, one extra F. I thought I typed it, but I guess I didn't. Oh, it wants to, see, it wants to, that was actually my fault. Maybe I did spell it properly. This is a channel. It's got a very creative name. I love this name, but it, YouTube wants to spell correct for you. So you just have to watch your filters while you're searching and pay attention to the prompts if it's trying to spell correct so that you can get to the right channel. And then you'll watch the avatar here, and this is Living Beautifully right now. So this is a loyal and dedicated supporter who obviously is a generous creator as well, who's been back with Tuber Chat again and again for a long time. And hopefully everybody will connect with them. We don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but again, that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether it's your first 5, 10, 50, 100, or 1,000 subscribers. And one of the things we can do for anybody either under 100, under 1,000, or if we don't know how many subscribers they have, is leave a comment like Emotion has done here on their discussion tab, and that will give the algorithm an extra little boost to say, hey, I want to be connected here. And this one, Fanatic Guide, so anything Tiff, like if it's Tiffany or anything like that, is going to be popular. Anything beauty or playing around with the word beauty, because it's such a popular niche, if you want to call it that, on YouTube. There's lots of niches within the beauty arena, of course, right? But with popular names like this and a play on words, YouTube will eventually pick up on all of this, and Living Beautifully will come up #1 in the search results always, probably by the time they get to their 1,000 subscribers. And hopefully I haven't missed too much in the chat. I hope I haven't missed any channels coming in. Forgive me if I have. I'm just looking at Purple Tube's comment. Oh, and helping host game watch time, which is cool, Purple Tube. Thank you for that. Yes. Yeah, begging for the numbers, and yeah, any you know, when we worry too much about the subscribers and trying to pump them as fast as we can, what my fear is for everybody is this: when you get monetized. Now, let's just imagine you could see into the future and you knew you were going to get 1,000 subscribers and monetized in 1 year, right? But you do everything you can to race and push and scrape bananas and bake cookies and dance with everybody and mega love shout out and everything else. You may get monetized a little bit faster, but what will happen is, because those creators were not there to support you, only to give you the banana, you will not have the monetization maximized when you eventually get monetized. You might be receiving money that would equal a channel with about 800 subscribers or less, instead of, you know, the 1,000 that you rightfully would deserve. So it's, you know, another reason why I say I don't want everybody to race. Besides, I know we all want to get there faster. Who wouldn't? But you only get to go through this journey once. Eventually, you're going to have your 1,000 subscribers. You're going to be monetized, for those of you who are not. And you're never going to have to worry about this again, unless you start other channels, but it's not the same, right? So you're always going to be able to look back on this and tell the stories and laugh about even the things that upset you along the way, hopefully, and stuff like that. But you will get there. We see creators getting there all the time. The purging, you know, doesn't stop very many people. Let me just see what, I know I missed something here. I don't mean to miss so much in the chat. Makeup Mom and Son. Some channels not show how many people they have. That is an independent creator decision. So, for instance, if you, what Makeup Mom and Son is asking, for instance, some creators don't show, like they don't have their subscriber numbers public. So, it depends. There's so much human element to all of this, right? Excuse me. There are not a lot of answers that are right for everyone. Unfortunately, there are some. There are lots of things that we can talk about and learn and get better at that are universal truths for everybody. But there are a lot of things that are independent. So along with the human element and the charisma of the creator behind the channel comes the idea as to whether hiding the numbers may help or not. What I have found with many different channels, keep in mind, forgive the way I'm going to put this, but I have personally monetized 5 channels now, that when the numbers are public and we're connecting with people like this here in Tuber Chat and in other places like this, I find that you grow faster when the numbers are public. But that's in my own experience. I'm not even saying that I'm right. I'm just saying that's what I've seen. That was what was right for me. But we know that there are some people in the world, lots of them, who will not subscribe to a channel at all if they don't have 1 million subscribers or 100,000. So by hiding the number, you could almost trick them into not knowing how small you are. I don't necessarily subscribe to that mentality or think that it is, you know, valid at all. I'm just saying that's a way of looking at it. There could be others. But I think that putting the numbers public is probably in everybody's best benefit, but I don't harp on it here because it doesn't matter, right? The truth is we're here to support each other as long as we're doing as much as we can. Otherwise, I would tell people you got to have it public, right? The other thing too is your subscriptions. I think everybody should have them public. It makes this whole thing faster. If your subscriptions are public, and I'm not talking about the number, I'm talking about showing everybody who you're subscribed to. What happens is you can tell somebody, hey, I went to your house and left you a package. They can go into your subscription, see themselves there, know you're telling the truth, and then they'll instantly, you know, connect with you. Whereas otherwise it might take a few minutes and, you know, all that other stuff. So it's a thought. Willow's Creations, I hope I welcomed you earlier, but thank you for being here. And that's true. Actually, that's a nice thought, Nightstar Beauty. Nobody's put it like that before, but you're probably right. There are also a lot of people who would like to join early and like watching your channel grow. Yes, absolutely. You know, if you were to think of it, I mean, there's a million different ways to think of it, but yeah, it is one of the most heartwarming things when we see creators. You know, there are a lot of creators who have come through Tuber Chat. Now, I've been on YouTube for probably 4 years. I forget whether it's 4 or 5, whatever it is. We'll call it 4, right? Running other channels for other people before I even started my own. Tuber Chat was only born a year ago. We only just started live streaming, but we have already seen channels go from 0 to monetized. And it's a wonderful thing to watch that happen. It's a wonderful thing to watch channels go beyond. Like I just said, look at Mo6510 Models. I keep thinking they have 7,000 subscribers. They're already at 7,500, right? What a great story to tell. What a great wonderful thing. And if you ask Mo6510 Models about that, they're going to have lots of stories about things that have happened along the way. Again, we only get to go through this journey once. The difference for me is, as the host of Tuber Chat, I get to have everybody come into the live stream here. We get to watch channels grow together. So anyway, that's a really wonderful thought. I'm probably going to steal your words from now on, Nightstar Beauty, and put it that way when I talk about this stuff. Sam's Vlogs Trains More is talking about watching 5-minute videos instead of just 3 minutes, which is very cool. Yes, absolutely. You know, feel free to do more than I talk about here, or more than we have in our guidelines and instructions and stuff like that. Yes, absolutely, Nightstar Beauty. You know, everybody will find, I'm sure, a great feeling when somebody you talk to about your channel says, well, how many subscribers do you have? And you have to say, you know, I have a 50 or 100 or 200 or whatever number it is. And then a year later, and I know a year seems like a long time, but I promise you it's not as long as we all think. You talk to somebody again and they say, well, how many subscribers do you have now? They're like, oh, well, I have 1,000 or 1,500 or 2,000 or whatever it is. Oh my gosh. Wow. Isn't that something? So one of the channels that I run, for instance, the biggest channel that I run, the one that I started with, now has over 13,000 subscribers. That took 4 years because that was when I had no experience at all. Now, I'm a social media guy, so of course I had a clue, let's just say, right, for benefit of the doubt, but no YouTube experience to say. Now, all kinds more. I have produced hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos, monetized 5 channels, for instance, of this and that. So hopefully the information gets better, helps everybody go faster, but we still get to enjoy each other's stories. And as that goes on, you are going to impress a lot of people. Not as many as you wish, I'm sure, but I promise you, you will. And it's a heartwarming feeling when somebody is truly proud of you, like Nightstar Beauty is talking about. So, let's spin. Dead Soul Girl Gamer is doing a lot of live streaming lately, making a lot of music, doing some gameplay, and some regular live streams. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. With 227 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit closer to the 300 they're thinking about. So I'm going to start moving much faster through channels now. We're not in a race, but I do want to get a lot more up here. What's Up with P Channel 73 is here. And with 48 subscribers, again, we know that the race to the first 100 is the hardest. You can head over here, like Just Vlogging Life and Michael's Adventures, drop a comment on the discussion tab, and then pick a video. They have a few longer ones here. Just make sure it's not less than 3 minutes. The first one that they've got is perfect for connecting with. And hopefully everybody will help push this channel over the 50 they're thinking about right now, and a little closer on that road to the first 100. Rock Chick Beauty, thank you for coming in. And, boy, am I ever just talking today. My goodness. I'm glad we're getting into, you know, a few stories and opinion and stuff like that, though, as well. Age is Just a Number by Barbara Jean is coming up. Cooking at Pam's Place. Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs. I don't think I welcomed you. Thank you for coming in. I hope I haven't missed anybody in the chat. Fanatic Guide. Holy smokes, I can't type. Should I stop drinking Monsters for breakfast? Is that what my problem is here? Moon Goddess Treasures. Ebony. My Passion. and I will get some more channels on here soon. Let's spin. I said I was going to move a little bit faster. Lots of channels to put up still. Age is Just a Number by Barbara Jean. Look at that. As soon as I put you on the wheel, you come up right away. Let's see what you got going on for us here. 1,460 subscribers. I was just hanging out with her on a live stream on Wednesday. She does a live stream every Wednesday. She happens to be going to skip this week, apparently, but she cooks a healthy meal. Is a lifetime Weight Watcher. She was talking about when I was in there the other day. She cooks a healthy meal, drinks a glass of wine, and chats it up with the chat, which is really cool. So I was glad that I caught that for the first time the other day. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. Like I said, with 1,460 subscribers, we'd love to get her a little bit closer to the 1,500 that she's thinking about. We will also get the how-to lady on here. The Anthony's Family Show. And I'll add some more shortly. Like I said, I'm going to move faster now. Willow's Creation still has to come up. Oh, Makeup Mom and Son, thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate that. She is an extremely generous and supportive creator. I'm looking at the trumpet playing couple of chicks, birds on the super sticker there. I giggle at that stuff all the time. Thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. She's been extremely supportive, not just here on Tuber Chat, but on our music channel as well, where we party it up every day. There's a 24-hour live stream, for argument's sake, over there. We reset it twice a day, but essentially 24 hours a day where you can... first of all, the chat's running, so anybody can hop in there anytime. There's usually somebody there. And then as well, the music is all copyright-free, no lyrics, and it's the same stuff you hear here. Ebony My Passion has 99 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push this channel over the 100 right now. One of the things we know is that with YouTube doing all its purging and this and that, we want to try to encourage everybody to go a little bit farther than their milestone if we can, so that if YouTube decides to play games, they don't slip below their milestone. So hopefully everybody will subscribe to Ebony My Passion right now. We'll push this channel over the 100 and get that nice and solid for them so they don't slip below. Thank you, Sean the Great Gamer. Good to see you in the house. And then, Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs. Hopefully we'll, that's okay. I appreciate every moment everybody spends here in Tuber Chat, of course, as you would imagine. And I'll look forward to seeing you again next weekend. Oh, did I not welcome Artscape as well? I gotta read this name out again. Where did she go? Artscape Adventures, yes, by Lisa. Artscape Adventures by Lisa. Thank you for coming in. I'm still gonna get lots more channels up there. Char Glow Up right there as well. Our featured channel for today is Mama Glow Up, so hopefully everybody will connect with them. And Mark McEwen, thank you for coming in. Good to see you in the house always. That's another extremely supportive creator. The How To Lady Likes the Music channel. It is a real party. I wasn't really expecting how well it was going to go over. So, you know, it's approaching its first, it's over 80 subscribers now, and is doing okay. But I'm hoping that everybody enjoys, first of all, having the music. So we've got a few creators who've already used the music in their videos, and those videos are being added to the front page. I had to jig around how I was going to do that stuff. But as well, I'm making a shelf for channels using the music as well. So there'll be channels and videos. And what you can do, though, if you were doing a live stream, like Princess Beyond Passions, I think, did it the other day, but if you are doing a live stream and you just want to have music in the background, you can just let the live stream play in another window and know that it's copyright free and there's no lyrics, which is very important, right? Because you don't want to have singing over your talking. So forgive me, I don't mean to talk about it so much. Moon Goddess Treasures is here with 679 subscribers. Hopefully we'll push this channel a little bit farther. Artscape Adventures changed a few things, but we'll see that when your channel comes up. And Moon Goddess Treasures, hopefully we'll push this channel a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. I've got to catch up on this channel, as a matter of fact. They've got a lot of stuff, like both short videos and longer videos. So I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel a little bit better, but hopefully everybody will connect with them who hasn't already. Treasure hunting, unboxings, and auctions, which is cool. Very, very cool. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up and see what's happening with Rose Kitchen. I forgot to take Lottie Explorers UK off the wheel. Rose Kitchen is coming up right now. And so this is another creator. We don't know how many subscribers they have right this second, but again, it really doesn't matter. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're thinking about. So I haven't yet left them a comment on their discussion tab. And again, hopefully you do a better job than I do when you leave comments like this. Oh, Sam Sox trains more. Yeah, it'll be a while to get used to the avatar, but that's okay. It's good to change up once in a while. I tend to leave my stuff for years at a time. I've never changed my stuff on my Kevin K channel. Rose Kitchen, let's have a look back at your videos again. A lot of delicious stuff here, obviously. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this creator, and we'll just push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. And we will spin the wheel and see who's coming up next. So, Cooking at Pam's Place. There's a channel. The Nightbot, or one of the robots, will drop the link, but it's also on our front page, and there's links in our descriptions and stuff like that, right? So it's eventually you'll get to it. It's called Thrive Together, like the name of the shirt that I'm wearing, but with no vowels. So THRVTGTHTR, whatever it is, right? So forgive me. So Thrive Together, but all of the music that's there is copyright free. I am going to make a very easy way for everybody to get it. It's available on all the other platforms, like, so it's on iTunes and Amazon and Google and Spotify and Deezer and Tidal and all that stuff, right? It's even actually available for those of you who've been following Tuber Chat on Instagram. You'll notice I put the music in the Instagram stories, because you could do that too. It's all there. It's on TikTok, and I think it might be on Snapchat too, and everything. But I will make an easy way for people to be able to grab the, like an MP3, let's say, or something like that of each song. So you can head over there and see that. All the songs are individual. Thank you, Fanatic Guy. Thank you, Michael's Adventures. And then as well, there's the 24-hour live stream that I talk about. So if you're looking for something to do, there's always something happening over there. We've got a couple of other friends who do 24-hour live streams as well. Spotless Com soon will be. They're doing 8-hour live streams right now, and Two Pineapples always has 24-hour live streams going. Trissa, good to see you here. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. Walking the Spirit Zone, good to see you as well. And Chef Andre Davey is another channel that actually they happen to have been helping out with the music channel, hanging out there a bit as well, but they are a loyal and dedicated supporter. Also with 840 subscribers, hopefully everybody will connect with them. We'll push them towards the 850 that they're thinking about right now. They'll be halfway on the road to 900. And I've got to get to know this channel better. They're a fairly new connection for Tuber Chat as well. With Spin, Health, Humor, and Motivation, good to see you here. And I got to get moving with these channels. So I'm going to start moving a little bit faster than I have been. Princess Beyond Passions. Tripping over my words today more than anything. Has got 1,320 or so subscribers. Hopefully everybody will connect with this creator. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to make a playlist right now. Orders. Make a new playlist. I'm going to call this oh, I'm doing it on the wrong channel. I'm being silly. See, This is me going back and forth between different things. This particular live stream that Princess Beyond Passion did, she was running a couple of the songs in the background. So I'm going to take this video, add it into a playlist on the front page of the music channel for that reason. Plus put her channel up there as well with Scratch and PPA and Angel Light Over Darkness 33, because they've done that both as well. And then Sean the Great Gamer, I'm sure your dream will come true eventually. It just takes patience and perseverance most often, I'm sure, for most things. And then let's spin. So Princess Beyond Passions is an extremely supportive creator, both here on Tuber Chat and outside. There's Mama Glow Up again. That is our featured channel for today. So hopefully everybody will connect with Mama Glow Up if you haven't already. We're going to look at Fanatic Guide. This is another creator who's actually been coming over and helping with the music channel as well. Probably stops in every day. And I've had the pleasure of hanging out with them and watching their premieres. Fanatic Guide has 2,200 subscribers. They've actually got it locked in with about 2,210 or so. Hopefully we'll push this channel a little bit farther and get them rolling towards the 2,300 that they're thinking about. I will get a couple of more names onto the wheel. If anybody has the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I will appreciate that greatly. And if you haven't already given a thumbs up, they really do help the stream. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out there supporting each other. And even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone. You have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and it really does help, so I'll appreciate it greatly. And then if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Artscape Adventures by Lisa is on there. I have to type these names for some reason. I can't copy and paste today. Be Yourself with Jane, good to see you here. Cooking at Pam's Place is coming up right now. So this might be a brand new connection for Tuber Chat. Let's see. Cooking at Pam's Place, yes, is a brand new connection. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. Is this the right channel though? Let me just make sure. It looks like it is, right? Cooking at Pam's Place. 9,000 subscribers. They're doing just spectacularly, which is great. There's a lot of delicious looking stuff here. So I'll look forward to getting to know this channel. I'm sure everybody will now, seeing how many subscribers you've already got, and hopefully we'll push you a little farther. So I'm going to take one of your 10-minute videos here, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of the video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators, and hopefully that will make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're connected to Tuber Chat as well now, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I'll spin the wheel, we'll get to another channel, and we're going to look at the How To Lady. So I'm always happy to see creators, especially once they've got several thousand subscribers, still working on their channels this way. You never know where your next top supporters are going to come from, when that magical person who you connect with and they're with you all the time, they support, they watch your videos, they give you comments, they hang out in your premieres and live streams and are truly proud of your success. As Nightstar Beauty mentioned earlier, that's a great way to put it. I'm going to steal two of her lines from now on. This is what I mean about learning every day from different creators. I absolutely do, and it's one of the most enjoyable parts about doing all of this, is that now we've got new ways to talk about this and a new way to look at it, actually. The How To Lady has 270 subscribers, so as you can imagine, there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as inspired by and entertained by. She is always spreading unbelievable positivity through the chat, so hopefully everybody will connect with her, and you'll find some of that for yourself when she starts to support you in your live streams and premieres and things like that as well. You can see she's already doing viewer shout out videos and things like that as well, and lots of stuff to be learned here. And the feature channels collaboration, which I keep talking about. When you feature channels on your front page like this, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you, and then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to the YouTube algorithm and to their audience that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audience and the YouTube algorithm. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. So I just want to show you something. Kristin, we were talking about homemade pizza, right? Kristin is making homemade panzeratos. So look at the fresh ingredients on this stuff right here. I'm going to be starving by the time we get off of Tuber Chat. Oh, it is?
It's just pizza. I can't do...
oh, okay, even better.
It was being funny, but this is the first one.
Even better. Okay, how long do you think?
I'm going to put this in the oven as soon as it is finished warming up. So it should be ready within half an hour.
Okay, so we've got more time. Thank you. We've got more time than I would have thought, actually, for Tuber Chat, so we're going to get everybody's channel on the screen. And forgive me, I just wanted to show that off to everybody. Originally, she was going to do panzeratos, but I see. So the dough didn't want to be cooperative, so it's going to be homemade pizza night. But I love homemade pizza night, so... I love pizza of all kinds, but homemade pizza night is the best one. So, Rock Chick Beauty, thank you so much for your super chat. For that reason, I'm going to put your channel up next before I spin the wheel again. But this is the Anthony's Family Show. I was just hanging out with them a few hours ago on a live stream, which was really, really cool. I'm glad I caught that. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. So they are going to have their 1,000 subscribers very soon. Looks like they may have already got it, but YouTube likes to play games with the subscriber numbers. So if everybody wants to support them right now, we'll probably push them much, much closer. Whether we could do that today, I think, is a little bit of a stretch here in Tuber Chat. But certainly between today, tomorrow, and Monday, we should be able to get you over the 1,000. So you'll be nice and strong and solid, and the Anthony's Family Show is an extremely supportive creator as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. And Michael and Paula, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Yes, 68 thumbs up, 69 now. And we had somebody at the beginning. It was the funniest thing today. I don't usually watch the subscriber numbers, but I'm going to show you something. So when I watch the chat, I watch in a window like this because I use the go-to channel extension just in case I need to for new creators. If they're hard to find, I can click and get to them, right? It costs like $10 or something like that, but you know, I just pay for it, right? Anyway, but because of that, now I have the numbers here. So we have our 69 thumbs up and 1 thumbs down. And what was happening earlier today, somebody came in, they gave a thumbs down, and then they took it away. And then they put it on again, and then they took it away again. And then eventually, I think somebody else put it on. So I don't know what on earth was going on. That was silliness. One of the things you can know about the purging and glitching that goes on, by the way. Gazelle's Eyes, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. And what I was saying about the purging that we've seen going on with YouTube, one of the things that at least gives us a little bit of like the cup half full is not only does YouTube, oh sorry, Rock Chick Beauty, I shouldn't have spun the wheel, but luckily it came to you, so I'm putting your channel up anyway. But thank you one more time for your super chat. I appreciate that. Rock Chick Beauty is a generous and loyal and dedicated supporter. I just wanted to say for one more second though, that YouTube also takes away thumbs down. So that's a great new part of all of this purging. Like, it's too bad that they take our views, subscribers, watch time, and, you know, everything that seems to be true and dear to us. But they do take away thumbs down. So if you get a malicious attack where somebody's got like 15 accounts and they come and give you a bunch of thumbs down, most of them are going to disappear in a couple of days. And if you have somebody, even if they're legitimate, but all they do is go around giving everybody thumbs down, YouTube takes those away too, which is really, really cool. So we're seeing less and less of that stuff, and hopefully they'll do even more to fix that. Stretchy Glory 9, food and reviews and mukbangs. Good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And forgive me, everybody, for anything that I missed in the chat. And Gazelle Eyes, hopefully you're already meeting new friends and family members here. And it looks like other than that, we're doing okay. Rock Chick Beauty, like I said, is an extremely generous and loyal and dedicated supporter. She's here with us almost every day on Tuber Chat, but she also does the Feature Channels collaboration with a lot of our friends here right on her front page. So you can see that she's a generous creator, and I believe she's willing to swap playlists as well. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists, please just simply say so in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. I'm going to get a lot more channels onto the wheel in a second, but I'm just going to put up Hardscape Adventures by Lisa right now. And thank you one more time, Rock Chick Beauty, for that super chat. You have knocked some more life off of our stream boss again. Hardscape Adventures by Lisa is here with 679 subscribers. This is a fairly new connection for Tuber Chat, so I still have to get to know this channel better, but hopefully everybody will enjoy doing that as well as we connect to them, and hopefully we'll push them a little bit closer to the 700 that they're thinking about. Let's see what I can do about adding some more names to the wheel here. My goodness, I'm back to screaming here. We were talking about that earlier at the beginning of the live stream. For those of you who do live stream or are thinking about doing it, what will happen possibly is that as you live stream, especially, you know, I talk very, very fast, right? And so passionate and this and that, but I tend to get loud to the point of yelling through the house, and I don't mean to do it. Alex and Jackie Tillich, thank you for coming in. They're extremely supportive creators as well. Let's get you onto our wheel and see what's happening with you soon. Gazelle Eyes is a brand new connection, but I'm going to put you on the wheel right away anyway. It usually takes a while to get onto our Wheel of Doom, and it has not only to do with how long you're here, but how much you're interacting with other creators, and our robot looks after that for us. Health, humor, and motivation. I see another channel, Doreen Humby TV. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Is Michael and Paula still here? They tend to come in and out quickly. I can't for the life of me copy and paste. I don't know why. Shade Princess's beneficial knowledge. There we go. Got you. And Mama Glow Up is our featured channel for today. Shar Glow Up. I should have had that channel up on the wheel earlier because this channel is a member, so forgive me, I should have done that earlier, but I just put it up right now. We'll spin, we'll get another channel up, and I'll add some more channels later in another few minutes. The Duffus Family channel, thank you for coming in. Mark B, good to see you back in the house. And Health, Humor, and Motivation is coming up right now. We still got a little while to go. I'm going to start racing through channels, though. I'm going to try to start moving. I'm talking and talking and talking today. 475 subscribers. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther. This is a creator that didn't have their subscriber numbers public, but recently made it public. So I don't want to make anybody feel like they need to do that here. That's not my intention when I talk about not being able to see the subscribers, but I do think that it's beneficial. I just think that. I'm not saying I'm right. In my experience, it seems to be. But now we know Health, Humor, and Motivation is approaching 500 subscribers. We can certainly push them a little bit farther, and hopefully we'll get them halfway on that road to the magical 1K very, very soon. And we'll think about spinning. Like I said, I'm going to move a little bit quicker. through channels now. We'll look at Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I'll appreciate those too. We're over 70 now, which is very cool. Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs is here with us almost every day. They've been previously featured on Tuber Chat, of course. Let's have a look at what they've got going on for us. I got to catch up on your channel. How long ago have I... It can't be 2 weeks already since I've watched a video. I'm embarrassing myself. Forgive me for that. I'm going to catch up with Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs, but hopefully everybody will connect with them. They're posting very frequently. Now I don't feel so bad. You're posting more than once a day on average, which is cool. So there's lots of different things to see when we get to Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs, but she's been a loyal and dedicated supporter for quite some time, so much so, in fact, that she was featured almost immediately after coming into the Tuber Chat community. We feature a different channel every single day based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. Today's featured channel is Mama Glow Up. So Shade Princess's Beautificial... I can't say this name. Shade Princess's Beneficial Knowledge. Maybe we do have a lot of beauty channels in the chat now. Ever since Bobby Loves Beauty, Tiffany Wears T-shirts, and a few others came in, I started. Maybe I'm using the name Beauty too much. Because I'm so used to catching up with these channels. This is Shade Princess's Beneficial Knowledge. Hopefully there's a lot to be, first of all, learned from this creator, as well as inspired by and entertained by. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Now this is a creator, we don't know how many subscribers they have, but again, it doesn't matter, that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. One of the things we can do is leave a comment for them here on their discussion tab. And there we go. Hopefully you do a better job than I do, but that's something extra you could do to give the algorithm a boost and say, hey, I want to be connected to this creator. Please don't take that away afterwards. Let's grow, let's grow, let's grow, let's grow, says Char Glow Up, and I absolutely agree. Oh, that's understandable. Be yourself with Jane. We all have to do what's right for our own channels. And yeah, trolling and nonsense comes in all different forms. So absolutely. There are a lot of things, like even on the channels that I run for other people compared to my own, I do different things for their channels than I do mine, depending on what I feel is best for the channel or for that creator. You know, and when trolling and stuff like that comes around, it's usually different. It always passes. That's one thing that I know. So I don't want to get too much into it today because we don't need to. But for anybody that's experienced a little bit of that, the one thing that I have learned more than anything else, and I promise you I got a bit of it hard too, is that it does pass. You know, it sucks when it's there, but and it hits different people in different ways. But usually it eventually passes. Not always, but almost every time. But we all have to make the right decisions for our channels, and it's different for all of us. Different because of our audiences as well, right? Your audience may not necessarily match other audiences from people that you support, so you do different things than they do. This is Gazelle Eyes. This is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat. Let me make sure I've got the right channel here. I probably do. Hopefully they're still with us. I'm going to connect with this channel anyway, but I'm just looking back in the chat. Maybe it's been a while. Maybe they're not here with us anymore. Hopefully they are. I'm just double checking that I've got the right channel. This is it. So, because they're brand new, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. They've got 1,270 subscribers right now. Hopefully we'll push them a little bit closer to the 1,300 they're thinking about. We'll give them a warm welcome from the Tuber Chat community. I am going to look for a video, hopefully under 10 minutes if they have one. Most of their stuff is shorter. I'll take that 9-minute one if I have to, but I'll look for something that's not 12 hours, but over 10 minutes if I can find something. Here we go, 10:28, perfect. Soothing rain, relaxing, without music. Okay, so save to watch later. What that has done is allowed me to add that into my watch later list, so that after the live stream today, in the next 24 hours, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up for sure, subscribe and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Makeup Mom and Son, how long should you be on during your live? So the best YouTubers at this stuff, like let's say Sean Cannell, Daryl Eve, Sonny Lenarduzzi, Roberto Blake, Nick Dimon, and all those others. I got a list of at least 10. The biggest YouTubers and YouTube themselves, when you ask how long should a video be, they will say a video should be however long it should be. So I hope I just spun the wheel. So Char Glow Up is coming up right now. And I know that's not much of an answer because we'd all love the magical answer, but there isn't one. So for instance, today I went out for a live stream myself, and I walked around outside the downtown area of my town. And it took 43 minutes. So I could have probably cut it a little bit shorter, but I just wanted to show something extra at the end. But it didn't have to be 2 hours, right? So I tend to, sometimes I aim for an hour. I don't like to go live as much as some other people do. I've got, one of my friends does sometimes 8, 10, 14-hour lives. But it doesn't seem suitable for myself. I like action-packed. However long it takes, and when we're done, we're done. So at 43 minutes, I don't say to myself, well, I really want it to be an hour, so I'm going to stay, because that might make the last 15 minutes drone on even longer than the rest of the video did. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but that just comes down to whatever's right. Makeup Mom and Son did her first live stream the other day. And when you think about doing a first live stream, she did it for 4.5 hours. But that was suitable because she's such an unbelievably supportive creator to others. I think she got 3 raids during that live stream. And this goes to show you what is possible and appropriate, right? So that the right time for that live stream was 4.5 hours. You might find different times work for you differently. And then this is where reading the analytics comes into play, where you can really catch a lot of information out of your analytics as to which videos are doing the best. They even go as far now as to show you the parts of your video where people watch the most and the parts where they leave the most, so that you can make better decisions as things go on. So I hope everybody's watching their analytics. Even if you don't enjoy it as much as I do, eventually you will start to see patterns in there. I happen to be a nerd and a geek, so I love numbers and charts and graphs and all that stuff that they give us. But you definitely will learn by looking at it. So Char Glow Up has 5,000 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther as well and get them rolling on the road towards the 6K that they're soon going to be thinking about as well. Our featured channel for today is Mama Glow Up. So hopefully everybody will connect with that channel as well. I got to get some more names onto our wheel, but I'm going to spin and then I'll add the names. And now we're going to start moving even faster than I said we were moving faster anyway. We'll get a few more channels up here though. Rose Kitchen, we're going to look at right now. Oh, we looked at Rose Kitchen. I didn't take her off the wheel. So we'll spin just for fun for Mark McEwen, and then I will get some more names onto the wheel. Willow's Creations will come up right away. The Duffus Family channel for sure. And we'll see who else is with us here in the chat. Mark McEwen is an extremely supportive creator who comes to us from 2 Pineapples, but he's got his own channel posting frequently now, has already gone into shout outs and things like that. With 75 subscribers, we know that the climb to the first 100 is the hardest. You can head over to the discussion tab and leave a comment here, as a few of us have done, to give a little bit of a hand there. But he's got lots of different videos here. All different lengths, as a matter of fact, so lots of stuff that's suitable for connecting with. And like I said, Mark McEwen's been a supportive creator, so much so, in fact, that he is actually part of the moderator squad on the music channel, along with Scratch and Pete, Michael's Adventures, and Sam Slog's Trains and More, and Thrill Seeks. And let me see what I can do. Oh, Red Hot Reactions is still in the house. That's our featured channel for Monday. And our featured channel for tomorrow is the Duffus Family channel. They have been supporting us like crazy over on the music channel as well. There's Cooking with Miss Brown. Thank you for coming in. Let me get you onto the wheel. Cooking with Miss Brown is over with us there almost every day on the music channel as well. Phasio to Phase King's in the house. Thank you for coming in. Vibes with the Thompson family's been here for a while. And let's spin. Willow's Creations is going to be coming up right now. That's another creator who has been over there on the music channel with us, but she's also supporting a lot of other creators. I run into this channel every day supporting others. And so hopefully everybody will support them right now. With 509 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit closer to the 600 that they're thinking about. They've got their 500 nice and locked in, of course. So, I'm just looking at something in another window here. Now tomorrow we have a premiere coming up from Emotion after Tuber Chat. So we definitely have a special raid for tomorrow. But for today, I will selfishly send everybody over to our music channel again. Everybody can have a good look over there. I've already pinned the link. And thank you everybody for reminding about the thumbs up and subscribing. Yes, please give us a thumbs up here on the way out, a thumbs up on the way in on the music stream. That runs 24 hours, so I just want everybody to have a look at that. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. But we still got some more channels to go through right here, and I will leave this chat running for a few more minutes so that everybody can clean up their connections. So let's look at Cooking with Miss Brown right now. And they have, like I said, been extremely supportive. They've already not only given us a raid on the music channel, but orchestrated at least one, if not two more raids for us, which is fantastic and extremely supportive. So this is Cooking with Miss Brown right here. It was a channel that was recently featured on Tuber Chat along with a second channel that they have. So they have 1,600 subscribers right here, fully monetized, super chats and memberships. You can support them easily. You can see I've been hanging out with them quite a bit. And then as well, they've got Miss Brown's Family here, which is a second channel that they're working on with 177 subscribers. So hopefully we'll push them a little bit farther, get her rolling towards the 200 that she's thinking about over there as well. I'll add some more names to the wheel in another second here, but we're going to look at the Duffus Family channel. This is going to be our featured channel for tomorrow. And we've still got to look at Red Hot Reactions, which will be our featured channel for Monday. Today's featured channel is Mama Glow Up. So this is the Duffus Family channel right now, and 782 subscribers. So hopefully we'll push this channel a little bit farther. I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel as well. Thank you, Michael's Adventures. And Alex and Jackie Tulloch, I thought I put you on the wheel, but I don't think we looked at your channel. Am I wrong? Did we already put your channel up or no? Alex and Jackie Tillich. So I put you here, and then as well, I gotta see who's still with us here that hasn't been on the wheel yet, and I will start moving through channels. Mark B will come up. Vibe with the Thompson family is there. Phasio to Phase King. And FamBam Expat US will come up, and that might have us caught up. Again, everybody can head over for that raid anytime that you want, but we're going to keep this going for another few minutes here. Alex and Jackie Tillich is coming up right now, so we'll get this channel up and see what they've got going on. 1,110 subscribers or so. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that they're thinking about. I'm looking forward to getting to know them a little bit better, but I have been able to catch them on a couple of live streams already. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that as well when you connect with this creator, and they are extremely supportive, not just of us here at Tuber Chat, but I see them supporting other creators as well. So hopefully you'll enjoy that for your own channel once you connect with them. And, oh, my window is stuck. That happens from time to time. Okay, let's spin over here. Oh, Ecstasy just walked in. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I don't think T and Sharinda is still here, actually, or here today. I don't think they've been here. Mark B is coming up right now. Hopefully we get the right channel right away when I pull this up. Was that Mark? We got to match the avatar here again. That's not it yet. Let me click. I'll get the right channel, and then everybody can match the avatar when you connect with this creator. This is what I like that go-to channel extension for. From the people at swap meet shops. I've actually hung out with that guy too on a live stream. The guy who makes the go-to channel extension does karaoke on his live stream. It was kind of cool. I was hanging out with him in the beginning, letting him know I enjoyed the extension. So Mark B has 522 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther and get them rolling towards the 600 they're thinking about. Mary Casillo, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I'm just going to spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. If anybody hasn't already given us a thumbs up, I hope that you will. They really do help the stream. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. But like I said, it really does help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out there supporting each other. This is Red Hot Reactions. This is Steve with 295 subscribers. We're hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. We might be able to do it today, but it will certainly be close if not. So hopefully everybody will subscribe to them. Steve is a dynamic host, but also enjoys sharing content on other creators' channels. I've caught him a couple of times now with Corinne's Life and Mo6510 Models, having talks with Rock Chick Beauty and others. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that as well. And yeah, Mark B, lots of great channels that come through here. What you can bet with Tuber Chat, first of all, there's so many restrictions here, right? With the slow mode in the chat, the guidelines that we have, please don't use numbers in the chat, not too many emojis and things like that. Not everybody can put up with this, right? So a lot of people, like especially if they're just focused on their subscriber numbers, come and leave right away. They don't stay, which is fine. We understand. But hopefully what that means is that you find really loyal and dedicated supporters here who are very serious about growing their channel and serious about supporting others, including yourself, along that journey. So that's the hope. Trest, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody in the chat is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. I'm just going to put up Phasio to Face King now. Lover! I didn't mean to scream in the mic. All right, sorry, I didn't mean to scream through the house. I just wanted to make sure, because Kristin was getting food ready, and I don't want her to have to ruin it and all that stuff. We're moving pretty quickly here anyway. Phasio to Face King has 2,430 subscribers. This is a creator who's back with us constantly. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. And Mary Castillo, yes, everybody here is willing to connect, but the best success in this chat, in Tuber Chat, is found in supporting others first. We believe wholeheartedly here in giving much more than we expect to receive, knowing that that always comes back more so than we were hoping in the first place. But what you'll find is a lot of creators who come to Tuber Chat regularly will not go right to a brand new channel that they see in the chat until they watch how you interact with everybody else first, so that they can make a judgment call as to whether you might be supportive before they will connect with you, with good reason, right? So it's a thought. The best idea I have for everybody is to start a conversation individually with one person at a time in the chat. Let them know you want to connect, and then they will connect with you as well. FamBam Expat US is here right now. Great to have you guys back in the chat. 1,400 subscribers, so they're climbing along nicely. Hopefully we'll push them a little bit farther as well towards the 1,500 that they're thinking about. Obviously, with a name like this, you can tell that the channel has a lot of vacation type travel, and actually they say drone videos as well, lifestyle, adventure lifestyle, as well as gaming. So there's a lot of variety there, so hopefully everybody will connect with them. FamBam Expat US has actually been with Tuber Chat for quite some time and comes in frequently, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. Let's spin one more time. I'm rifling through channels now. I did pin a link into the chat, so you can get that easily. That's where we're going to go after for today. Tomorrow we have a special raid. Emotion has a premiere for us, so we'll go and watch that after Tuber Chat tomorrow. But for today, we'll head back over to our 24/7 stream on our copyright-free music channel now. So for those of you that are brand new to Tuber Chat and haven't heard my speech about it yet, all the music that you hear in the background of our live stream is available as copyright-free music for everybody to use on another channel. We'll go and visit that after we're done here in another few minutes. Alex and Jackie Tulloch has 1,110 subscribers or so, and we just looked at this channel, so I made the mistake. I knew it. I wondered when I was putting it on. I said, did I look at your channel already? And I'd rather make the mistake of doing something twice than not doing it, but I did make that mistake, so that's okay. We got a second look at Alex and Jackie Tulloch. So we're going to look at Vibes with the Thompson family quickly right now, as well as I see Be Amazing Sylvia has come in. She is a very much loved and well-respected member of the small YouTuber community, as well as here in Tuber Chat. I thought we were already connected, but maybe this is the first time I'm putting Vibes with the Thompson family up on the screen. They've got a premiere coming up in about an hour and a half. So that'll be fresh new content for anybody that connects with them right now. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take this 11-minute video, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I will give you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this chicken liver video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, which hopefully will make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Mary Casillo is coming up right now. Trest only has 159, they say, which is not bad, to be honest with you. And hopefully we're going to be able to get you a few more friends and family members members today. Mary Casillo is also a brand new connection for Tuber Chat. And again, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So I'm going to take your latest video, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I will leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will put your notification bell on like I do for all creators. Hopefully that will make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well and have our notification bell on so that you don't miss our further live streams. Like I said, we're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Be Amazing Sylvia is coming up right now. Let's have a look at what she's got going on for us today. She is a very much loved and well-respected member of the small YouTuber community, as well as here in Tuber Chat. She happens to be a member, so I put her on the wheel right away, but she's fully monetized. She is a part of the Drop the Link Day crew, and she's got a featured channels collaboration going on with a lot of our friends here. There is much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. Be Amazing Sylvia, at last check, only needed about 14 to get to 3K. I think, if I'm right about that, so hopefully we'll push her a little bit closer today. And like I said, she's fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when you get there, including memberships and super chats. So let's spin. Trest is coming up right now. This is another new connection for Tuber Chat. And then Trest is coming up right now. So this is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat and for most people here, as it's the first time we've seen them. Hopefully everybody will connect with them and give them a warm welcome. You already got an extra subscriber just since you left that last message, which is very cool. Lots of gaming content here with a lot of variety. I'm happy to see what looks like some Grand Theft Auto stuff here. That's my game of choice. I'm going to take this video, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream, of course, I'll watch your video in full, give you a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and that will help our connection stick. Moon Goddess Oracle's on the wheel. I'm just going to spin between yourself and X to C. I've already dropped a link for the raid that we're going to go and check out afterwards, which is our copyright-free music channel. I just want to put some focus on this and show everybody. I've just dropped that link again, so you can head over there if you'd like to. Yes, Makeup Mom and Son, the first pizza is ready. The Moon Goddess Oracle is coming up right now. Oh, that's the wrong channel. I do that all the time. This, again, we got to watch the avatars when we're connecting to these creators. I'm already connected to the Moon Goddess Oracle, so I know this is the right one. With over 2,000 subscribers, they're already halfway on the road to 2,100, and they are fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when you connect with them here, including super chats and memberships. As you can tell, I have looked at their Capricorn video because I happen to be a Capricorn, so I'm glad that you've got something like that for me to see. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them, and I just want to make sure we're not missing anybody in the chat. I am going to race through the last channel or two. Be Yourself with Jane. We didn't look at yet, and Minty Mocha. And I think we're good. Let's spin. Let's call it now and say these will be the last three channels that we'll look at for today. Minty Mocha is coming up. That's Taylor Rochester with a name change. Let's see if it comes up when I type it like this, or if I have to use the special characters, because I noticed that your channel, you use these different characters for it, right? But this is it. It came up not too... Oh, this is not it, actually. This is not the right channel. So again, we got to be careful with this. I'm going to click on it, and I'll drag it over here. And this is Taylor Rochester here with 23 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther. You have a name that's also the same as another more popular YouTuber right now with a couple thousand subscribers, and your avatar is similar, so we want to be careful that you don't have too many people accidentally connecting with the wrong channel thinking they're coming to you. But one of the things we can do for Minty Mocha is leave a comment on their discussion tab. That gives the algorithm an extra little boost for them. And consider watching more than one video, perhaps even a few. I think all of their videos are still very short, right? So you might have to go through a few to make that connection stick. I've been connected to Taylor Rochester for a long time, so I've only got one red line there. The red lines under the videos that you've watched disappear after about 45 days. Really a little less than that. It seems to be over 30 but under 45. And that sometimes is why you head to a channel and it looks like you haven't watched a lot of videos, where it's just that it's been so long. YouTube's reset the lines for you. Ecstasy is coming up right now. Typical Gaming is in the house. Good to see you back in the house. 701 subscribers. So Ecstasy is doing just great. Hopefully we'll push this channel a little bit farther. I know that they're willing to swap playlists, so if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists, please just say so in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's willing to, everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And we're going to look at one more channel, Be Yourself with Jane. Forgive me, the Psycho Ducky in Typical Gaming, thank you so much for coming in. I actually went a half-hour overtime. We're racing to get out of here today, and I usually don't like to do that, so forgive me. But I've already dropped a link for everybody to head towards. We're going to go and look at our second channel now, which is our copyright-free music channel. There's a 24-hour live stream going over there. It resets twice a day, essentially, but other than that, it's 24 hours. And hopefully you'll have a good time there. There's almost always somebody there, so there's always conversation. If you're in between premieres and live streams and videos and things like that, you can hang out there. And all of the same music you hear on Tuber Chat is available on that channel as individual songs that you can use in your YouTube videos. It's also available on all platforms, including Spotify, Amazon, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook, Google, Instagram, everywhere. So, thank you everybody for the time that you've spent. As we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. So I appreciate every minute that you can spend here in Tuber Chat. We'll be back tomorrow an hour earlier than today, and Monday an hour earlier than that. So thank you everybody. I'll see you over in the music channel as I get my dinner and start to eat in a few minutes. Thanks everyone. Bye-bye.